Hi guys, this is the Epic Gamer Boy here, and today we're going to be doing a updated phone collection video as of December 2020. Right now it's December 23rd, but I'm actually getting more stuff for Christmas later on, but I'm just want to do a phone collection now since my phone collection has been growing a lot and I got a lot over the past. So without further ado, let's get started. Also, this time it's gonna be a really long video and my table's full, so I will like cut through videos to do separate parts and I have to clean all these up after. So let's begin. First up, we have is an iPod Touch second gen. It's 8 GB. It's 8 GB and it works really great. I've been wanting one of these for so long because it's so classic. As you can see, it's on iOS 4.2.1. Some of these still has some type of issues, but I'm okay with it actually, since it's not like a hairline crack or anything. So autofunctions work, but the volume up button doesn't work, but the volume down works. I don't know why, but this iPod is in like really good condition. Don't really mind about the scratch because it's normal for these to scratch easily, but yeah, I can turn it on through here. So yeah, fully working iPod Touch second gen. This is 8 GB, and I got this like not so long ago. Next up, we have is an iPod Touch fourth gen. This one is 32 GB here. Everything works except for the power button. I don't know why the power button doesn't work because it's not stuck in. Because when I used to have like some iPhone 4s and 4Ss with non-working power buttons, those power buttons are like stuck in, but this one's not, but it doesn't work unfortunately. But everything still works, and I've been wanting one of these for a very long time since it's been so long since I had one. And I finally have one. Black 32 GB working perfectly great. And it's on iOS 6.1.6, so nothing really too special about it, so yeah. Next up, we have is an iPhone 4 CDMA 8 GB. This one's actually in like little mint condition. This one actually came with the original box. Oh my gosh, I don't want it to leak any. I don't want to leak any informations. But yeah, perfect. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with this later. But yeah, this one's in little mint condition, which is nice. This is one of my best iPhone 4s I had. Even though I know it's only 8 GB, but it's in like really good condition. Next up, we have is another iPhone 4. This one is GSM here. This one's 16 GB and also, but works fully good with no issues. It does have some scratches on the back, but that's normal. And it's fully functioning, which is nice. What the hell? Sorry about that. One of my phones just rang for no reason. Okay, sorry about that. Some of my phones are going crazy because I left it turned off for like a very long time. But yeah, 16 GB on 7.1.2 works fully. This one here that actually used to be on be on iOS 6.1.3, but I kind of updated like an idiot. So yeah, but at least it's in like really good condition though. This one works good as well with no issue. And yeah, sorry about my phones going crazy. I just have them turned off for a long time. Next up we have is I will edit this video after this, I promise. So next up we have is another iPhone 4. This one is CDMA again. This one actually has some chips along the corner, but it still works good and everything on iOS 7.1.2. Oh, I don't know if this feels weird or not, but all of these iPhone 4s I got actually came on 7.1.2, except for this one, but I just updated without realizing how many iPhone 4s I had, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, this one works good with no, this one works good with no issues, and yeah, this one's 8 GB. Next up, we have is another iPhone 4. This one is GSM, but 8 GB. This one has a lot of chips, but it works good. I got this along with some like iCloud locked iPhone 4Ss, but this one's not. But this one's an iPhone 4 and it's not iCloud locked, so It's really nice to keep in my collection. So yeah. Next up we have is an iPhone 4S. Can this phone shut up? Oh nope, I can't leak that. Okay, so yeah, iPhone 4S. Okay, this Anna wallpaper that I used on here is kind of a bit depressing, so I might change this after. I mean, I do like Elsa and Anna from Frozen, but I just don't want to use like too depressing photos of a character. So I'm okay. I know you guys probably saw all of some wallpaper on here, but I'm not gonna talk about it too much because yeah. This iPhone 4S is on iOS. It's actually really rare because it's on iOS 8.0. I do not want to show you the serial number. There we go, 8.0. It's like really rare. I really don't want to update this thing because I've had so many iPhone 4S's and they all came on iOS 9 and I know what iOS 9 feels like on these devices. So yeah, only 16 gigabyte. I noticed this one actually has a bad battery because I turned this on just for this video with 100% charge and then I need to set up my phones. Need to turn on all my phones, make sure I don't leak any personal information. That's 60% health, which is kind of meh or bad. But other than that, it works fully great. I don't know what's up with these home buttons on them. So yeah. Next up, you have another iPhone 4S. This one I actually got it like refurbished on Amazon a year ago, and it does have cheap parts on it. But this one is 64 gigabyte, which is actually really cool. It used to be downgraded to 8.4.1, but I got bored and updated this to 9.3.6. So oh well, at least I have at least I mean I can still do a comparison between iOS 8 and 9, but yeah. I know what iOS 9 feels like on the iPhone 4S. But yeah, working perfectly fine. Next up we have is AirPods. This is the only like Apple AirPods I have. The other AirPods I have are like fake AirPods and I didn't really include them because they're not like Apple type. So yeah, I think this is like a first generation AirPods. Yeah, it works fully great. Also this time I'll include the phone I'm recording on because my other two I made like some months ago I forgot to include them. So the phone I'm recording on is an iPhone 12 mini product red 64 gigabyte. And it's my main phone. So there. Here we have is an Apple Watch Series SE or an SE first gen because the SE2 Apple Watch does exist. But this is an SE first gen Apple Watch. It works fully good and I like it. It's a really nice Apple Watch. It's only 40 millimeters, but it can fit me. But I'm still okay of using it, so yeah. So over here we have is an iPhone 5 black 16 gigabyte. This one's actually in like really good condition. I had this for for a year. Really good condition. I know this light black color kind of does chip easily on like does chip easily, but this one doesn't really. But this one's in little mint condition and it's nice. 16 gigabyte. I think this one's actually board swap with a white one. So that's why you saw the Apple logos like that on my boot up test videos. Next up we have another. I don't want to. I'm sorry, but I don't want to leak any personal information. So here I have another iPhone 5. This one's white, 16 gigabyte, works fully good with no issue. By the way, both of these are on 10.3.4. Next up, we have is an iPod Touch 5th gen. This one's downgraded. Whoa. This one's downgraded to iOS 8.4.1. It's but this one's 64 gigabyte. Which one's more rare? Is 64 gigabyte on the iPod Touch 5th gen rare or the 4S rare? Maybe the 4S with 64 gigabytes more rare because I still see a lot of iPod Touch 5th gen with 64 gigabyte online. So yeah, works fully great. And yeah. Also, iOS 8 is not that buggy. Oh yeah, the reason why I didn't downgrade my iPhone 5 to 8.4.1, but I did to like my other rest devices because iOS 4.1 is like so buggy on the iPhone 5, and even like I heard like the iPhone 5s end up running iOS 8 are also like so buggy nowadays. So, and I had struggles with it the last time I did it, so this is why I kept these on 10.3.4. But yeah, the iPod Touch 15 on iOS 8.4.1, not that bad. But yeah, works good. Next up, you have is an iPhone 5C. This one is white 32 gigabyte. Works fully good with no issues. And yes, in good condition. Here I have another iPhone 5C. This one, oh, nope, I can't show. Sorry, I can't show that. I hope I didn't leak a phone number. Anyway, so this iPhone 5C here is 32 gigabyte pink. It works fully good. It actually looks really nice. I actually do love the pink color on the iPhone 5C because it looks more vibrant. It's not like girly pink. It just looks more vibrant. And it looks nice. Comparing this to like the iPod Touch 5th Gen in pink color, I think this one looks more pink when you're in like on like the way how the light reflects. This one looks like a bright red color, and it's really nice. So yeah, and it's really nice. I do love this. I do like it. I used to have a pink iPhone 5C 16 gigabyte like early this year, but I have no idea where it went. Like I really forgot. Next up we have is another iPhone 5C. Hold on. This one is blue 32 gigabyte again. This one works fully good with no issues, and yeah, pretty nice. Okay, my phone that I'm recording on is about to die, so I'll switch. So I'll still edit this video after this, so I promise y'all. Can hold on. So okay, sorry about that. Next we have is another iPhone 5C in this like cool emoji case. It's really funny, but yeah, this one here is white 32 gigabyte, just like this one, but this one's actually in like more mint condition, so that's why I put it in like this case. But yeah, it works fully great. Next we have is an iPhone 5s. This one's 16 gigabytes, space gray. It works fully good. It works fully great with no issues. I think this one actually drains a lot faster. I think this one actually has a bad battery. Like I turned it on and now it's already at 83. Next up, we have is another iPhone 5s. This one is 32 gigabyte. Oh yeah, the reason why I got another case some days ago, and I put it in this case because my 32 gigabyte iPhone 5s is actually in like really good condition, and I like it a lot. So yeah, pretty nice. Works fully good with no issues. This one also came with its original box, which I'll get into. This time I will include the boxes since the boxes that I have did grow a lot as well. So next we have is another iPhone 5s. This one is 64 gigabyte, which is actually pretty rare for the iPhone 5s. Yes, it is rare because most iPhone 5s I've seen are like 16 and 32 gigabyte, but this one's 64 gigabyte, which is actually pretty rare. Yeah, 12.5.6, 12.5.6, and all of these are in 10.3.4. I mean 10.3.3 for all of the 5Cs. Oh, also I forgot this 5C here is on, I don't want to open any random apps. .3.4. Yeah, but this one's 64 gigabyte here. It works fully good with no issues. I have so many iPhone 5s's here and so many 5Cs, but some of my 5s's have bad batteries, unfortunately, but they all work good at least, which is nice. Next up, we have is another iPhone 5s. This one is silver, 16, but it's only 16 gigabyte. I do like this iPhone 5s because of the color, this but it's only 16 gigabyte. But I still like it though. It's also in like really good condition. Like no, you can barely see any scratches. This part's just case marks because I got it with a life-proof case. Next up, we have is an iPhone SE first gen. This one's 64 gigabyte and is asking for verifications. Okay, good. And it works really good. It's no issue. I actually did try to main this and it was actually not that bad. Okay, now we're gonna start getting into the battery health. So this one here is 60. This one here has 84% battery health. It kind of drains fast, but it works good. It's an SE first gen. And this nice spec looking case. Next up, we have is an iPod Touch 7th gen. This iPod is actually still special to me. So I know it's only 32 gigabyte, which I do kind of wish I have gotten a 128 gigabyte, but it's actually still pretty special to me because Apple discontinued the iPod Touch lineup like in like May of this year, and I got this like last year Christmas, and the warranty on here is almost expiring. So yeah, after 1 year of owning this, it's in like literal mint condition, no scratches, and yeah, pretty nice. Now, now we're getting to like the bigger stuff. So here I have an iPhone 6s, 64 gigabyte, works fully good with no issues. Or actually it does have some issues. So the front camera unfortunately doesn't work. Yep. This thing used to have like this thing used to have like 93% battery health for when I first got it, but it dropped down to 80 to like 86. And and I did kind of crack this before, but then I kind of got it fixed, and it still has an aftermarket screen because this originally did have an aftermarket screen. So yeah, it's really nice. It's in this orange case, which is really cool. Next up, we have is an. Oh yeah, I got this one from a friend, by the way, a special friend or one of my close friends. Next up, we have is an iPhone 7 black 128 gigabyte. Hold on, I forgot to show you the battery health now. This one is 100% battery health. And this one here is an iPhone 7. I do notice that this iPhone 7 has like a loose charging port, but it still charges pretty good, which is nice. I think the battery on this thing is actually okay. It has 100% battery health and it works fully great. It's in this nice green case. Pretty decent phone. Next up, we have an iPhone 8, and I know I have almost all the colors. I just need a product red one. By the way, I'm actually getting a product red iPhone 8 like later this Christmas. I already, because I did got some stuff like a day before Christmas that I will get into it soon. So next we have is an iPhone 8 silver 64 gigabyte. This phone also has cheap parts, and this phone has also been replaced before. So yeah, but the thing that sucks about this phone, and this one, the battery health is 74, which really sucks. I mean, not 74, 76, I mean. This one has 76% battery health, which really sucks because it drains fast, and it even drains when I'm not using it. So every time when I'm not using this, it's like always stone dead, like my old iPhone 8 Plus that I used to have. So yeah, next up we have another iPhone 8. This one's 256 gigabyte space gray. Works fully great with no issues. This one has 100% battery health and it works fully good. So yeah. Here we have another iPhone 8. This is one of the legendary phones I have in my collection. I mean, I feel. So yeah, this phone has 100%. This phone has originally been 100% battery health. Originally at 100%. I mean, not 100%. At like 81% battery health for a very long time. When I first got this, it was at 80, 81, and after like 1.5 years, it was still at 81 until like later, until like November this year, where it finally dropped to like 78. And it's actually draining a lot faster than before. So yeah, I mean, it's still pretty nice overall. So now we're gonna move to the bottom part. So why not let's include, so I'm also gonna include some Androids. Now, in my last phone collection video, most Android phones I have that time are like some cheap, are actually like cheap Android phones from Walmart, but they do look premium, but unfortunately they kind of broke cause I got mad at it someday. But this time I actually do have like, I think that's on my Android, but now my Android device collection is actually pretty okay. I mean, I actually have some good ones, so I'm gonna get into. So first we have is a Galaxy S5. It's only 16 gigabyte, but it works fully good with no issues. I've been wanting one of these for actually a long time. Cause I used to have a Note 4 that my friend gave me like one and a that's actually like 2 years ago. And yeah, but the S5 actually looks pretty nice. I mean the S5 is water resistant, as you can tell from here, but the Note 4 is not, so, and I don't know what I was thinking when I thought the Note 4 was water resistant. But overall, works fully good over and all. Next up we have is a Galaxy S7. This one's 32 gigabyte. This one's a fingerprint scanner. The S5 also has a fingerprint scanner, but you have to do this to get it to work, which I'm not that used to, so I just kind of don't use anything. But I do like the unlock sound. I can turn it on to show you what it sounds like. Yeah, I do like the unlock sound on the S5. So yeah. Next up we have is a Moto E5 Play. Um, this is this phone here is actually really nice. Early this year I had like a Moto. Oh yeah, I used to have like a Moto GP or something, like earlier this year. It was from Walmart. Yeah, I got that one from Walmart, but that one also looks really nice. But this one actually looks really cool, cause yeah, really nice. I like the fingerprint scanner on here. It looks really good. And yeah, it works fully good. It's only 16 gigabyte as well, but hey, I at least have another Android device in my collection. Okay, next we have is an iPhone 6 Plus, 64 gigabyte, 64 gigabyte, and it has 90%, 95% battery health. It works fully good with no issues. 12.5.6, and yeah, I've been it looks really not great with no issues. This is actually a replacement 6S. I mean iPhone 6 Plus, because my previous one, because my previous one was a 16 gigabyte, but it has issues, and I'm just struggling a lot of storage on it. So yeah, I might still have it, but I don't know right now. But but yeah. Next up we have is an iPhone 6S Plus. Oh my god, I hope I didn't show that. Okay, so yeah, this one has 95% battery health, which is actually pretty good, and no unexpected shutdown message. So yeah, I had this 6S Plus for around a year now. The battery health on this is 79, which does actually drain fast, but it doesn't shut down like instantly when it's like below 60, 70. But yeah, everything on here works. Next up, we have an iPhone 7 Plus Rose Gold, 128 GB. It has 85% battery health and it works fully good with no issues. Oh yeah, also I do have a black iPhone 7 Plus, 128 GB, locked to AT&T, 100% battery health, 100% battery health, like before, but I actually traded that to like Walmart for like some Black Friday stuff. Also, yes, Walmart actually do has trade-in options, so yeah, I did traded that one to there, and which I thought it didn't, cause I saw, but overall the 7 Plus works good. I do like the rose gold color, cause I miss rose gold since I. Next up we have is an iPhone 8 Plus 64 GB space gray. This has 82% battery health. I think this phone's actually MDM bypassed because every time because I've actually tried resetting this phone like a few times and it did not get MDM locked, so wow. I'm so surprised to see that. It's on iOS 16. It's on iOS 16 beta. 16.3 beta, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to show my. Yeah. Works fully good. This A Plus it actually looks really nice as well, so I like it. Next up we have is a Galaxy S10. Hold on. We have some weird things popping up. But yeah, this is actually a really nice Android phone. I like this a lot. I got this one with trade and it's really awesome. Yeah, it works fine. This one's 128 GB, which is really good. And which is actually really good. So yeah. I like this phone a lot. Okay, so we're almost there, guys. So right here I have an iPhone SE 2nd Gen. This one is 60. This one is 128 GB and the battery health on here is 87. Works fully good with no issues and pretty nice. Next up we have is another iPhone SE 2nd Gen. This one is black, 256 GB and has 86% health. It drains a little bit faster, but it's not too bad. And yeah. Also, if you guys are like, are you sure this is, if you guys are like, are you sure this is an iPhone SE 2nd Gen and not a 3rd Gen? Well, yeah, because I guess that's how I can prove. That's how I can prove. Also, I mean, even though if I do get an iPhone SE 3rd Gen, there is an option to like have warranty or without warranty, so yeah, but most iPhones I get nowadays are like in used condition, so I don't really know or do care. So, and then here we have another iPhone SE 2nd Gen. This one actually looks more black than, okay, they do look black, but this one I actually got it brand new with 100% battery health. It's really decent. It's actually really nice. And has warranty until next year, late next year. But yeah, wow, this thing is really decent. And really nice as well. So, yeah. I mean, it's similar to like TracFone, but it's fine. Next up, you have is an iPhone 10R. This this one is 64 GB Coral. Apple likes to use fancy names on colors that almost look realistic. Yeah, this one's 64 GB. It's locked to T-Mobile, but I can actually still main this, which is nice. And the battery health on here is 88. All right, after this after this, okay, before I move on, I need to switch phones. I'll still edit though. Next up, we have is another iPhone XR. This one is black, 128 gigabyte black, and this one has this one has 97% battery health, which is actually really good, and it's really nice as well. And lastly, here we have is an. Hope I don't want to show that. Okay, hold on. This one is black. So this one here is black, 64 gigabyte. I also got this one brand new, like May this year. This one, the battery health dropped down to 99, but it's still pretty decent. So, yeah. All right, guys. So that was a lot to do. So now I'm gonna move on to like the iPads. Now I'm gonna move on to like the iPads, and then I'll move on to the boxes. So, yeah. All right, guys. Sorry about that, guys. The reason why it took so long is because my phones were going crazy. We're going crazy, and I had to deal with all those stuff. So, yeah, but I'm back, and I did charge up my iPhone 12 mini a bit. So yeah, I'm still recording on it. So yeah, now we're on to like the iPads and stuff. So first we have is an iPad 2. It's black, 16 gigabyte. Oh no. It works fully good with no issue. It's downgraded to iOS 8.4.1 and it's pretty nice. Next up we have is an iPad 4, white 16 gigabyte. I had this for also almost a year. When I first got this thing, I remember the screen was like cracked on it, but I got it replaced and it's full, and now it's like a fully working iPad 4. It's also downgraded to iOS 8.4.1 and it works fully good with no issues. Next up we have is an iPad mini 2. This one is space gray, 32 gigabyte. Yeah, this guy works good, fully, no issues, and yeah, really nice. Next up we have is an iPad Air 2. It's 120 gigabyte Wi-Fi only. All of my iPads are like Wi-Fi only models, but they're still pretty good. 128 gigabyte works fully good with no issue. Space gray, and yeah, this is my secondary main iPad. And the last iPad I have is an iPad 6th Gen, 128 gigabyte. iPad 6th Gen, 128 gigabyte. This is my main iPad, and I've been using this for a year, and so far it's been pretty decent. So yeah, I have a lot of games and stuff on here. I use this for like watching YouTube and playing games and stuff like that, and it's really nice. So yeah, that's all the iPads. Now we're gonna move on to like the boxes I have. Alright guys, the last thing we're gonna do here is the boxes. So here's all of the iPhone boxes I have. So let's get started with the Apple Watch box. So here's the Apple Watch. So here's an Apple Watch Series SE box. I got my Apple Watch brand new. I don't want to show the serial number, so let's see. Here, I can just show you guys this. Yeah, 40 millimeters. Pretty cool. Next up, yeah, so now let's go down to the iPhone boxes. So we have an iPhone 4 box. Pretty decent. I hope I didn't show the serial number. But yeah, 8 gigabyte. Next up, we have is an iPhone 5 box. Sorry, my camera won't focus. Well, yeah, really nice. And then next we have an iPhone 5s box. It's 32 gigabyte, but it does have these empty earbuds thing in it. Cool. Next up we have is an iPhone 11 box. But yeah. Next up we have is pretty cool. Got my iPhone 11 brand new. We also have an iPhone SE second gen box. We have two of them. One is a late 2020 model and the other one is a early 2020 model. I mean, you can see there's still some differences yeah. And then we have an iPhone 10R box, which looks pretty cool. And that's about it for my boxes. So, alright guys, this is a very long video, guys, so this is a really long video to make, so yeah, I hope you guys like this really long video. I'm sorry for some parts where I took some actually I can still edit this, so yeah, I'm sorry for the boring parts about this video, but other than that, this video here I made is still pretty decent. So yeah, so yeah guys, I'm gonna go clean up and I'm gonna go upload the video now. So yeah. Anyways, don't forget. Hope you guys liked this video. Anyways, if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and yeah. Now I'm actually getting more stuff for Christmas soon. I just decided to make this video today because I got a lot of stuff. So yeah, hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.